In most mammals, including humans, the umbilical cord serves as the connection between the fetus and the placenta. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to the developing fetus and removes waste products. In case of humans, the umbilical cord is typically clamped and cut close to the baby's belly button. This separates the baby from the placenta and ends the flow of blood and nutrients from the mother. The remaining stump of the umbilical cord will eventually dry up and fall off, typically within 1 to 2 weeks after birth, leaving behind the baby's belly button. In cats and dogs, the mother will typically bite through the umbilical cord shortly after giving birth. This helps to seal the cord and prevent bleeding. After the cord is severed, the mother will typically lick the area clean to remove any remaining blood or tissue. In horses, the umbilical cord will typically break on its own during the birthing process. The foal is usually born with a small hard nodule at the end of the umbilical cord called the umbilical stump. The stump will eventually fall off on its own, usually within a week or two after birth. Similarly, in cows, the umbilical cord will also typically break on its own during the birthing process. The calf is usually born with a wet, slippery membrane covering its body called the amniotic sac. The cow will often lick the calf clean and may even eat the amniotic sac and other afterbirth materials. In many marsupials, such as kangaroos and opossums, the young are born very early in the development and the umbilical cord is not fully formed. Instead, the young crawl to the mother's pouch where they attach themselves to a teat and continue to develop. The teat provides the young with nutrients and also oxygen, since marsupial young are born without fully developed lungs. In reptiles such as snakes and lizards, the umbilical cord is absorbed by the developing embryo. There is no separate structure connecting the embryo to the yolk sac, which provides nutrients to the developing embryo. After hatching, the young reptile will typically absorb any remaining yolk sac material before venturing out on its own. Finally, in some species of sharks and rays, the embryos develop within a leathery or membranous sac that is attached to the mother's uterus. There is no true umbilical cord, but the sac provides the developing embryo with nutrients and oxygen. After hatching, the young shark or ray will swim away from the mother and fend for itself. So there you have it. What happens to umbilical cords in different animal species? It's amazing to see how different animals have adapted to their unique reproductive needs. Thanks for watching.